Hi everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with Remarkably Created, and I'm popping on real quick with an organizational tip and something new that I just discovered that I am smitten with, and it is definitely conserve space in my studio. So for me personally, I'm always looking for ways to organize the ephemera, the Memories and More cards, as well as kit collections and kits, specifically ones that aren't put together yet. And while I absolutely love using our stamp cases, our clear mount stamp cases for Memories and More and for ephemera, sometimes I have more ephemera than I have slots in my DVD holder. And for some things that are seasonal, quick turnover, I was always peeling off labels and things like that. So while I do have some handy, for example, the annual catalog ephemera right on my desk, I wanted another way to store seasonal ephemera now that it looks like it's part of our lineup, as well as our seasonal Memories and More. So what I found are these really amazing, well-built envelopes, okay? 2 different sizes, top opening, and I will link both of these for purchase where I found them up in the description in just a minute. So this size here works perfectly. This ephemera is from the 12 by 12 paper. That also has ephemera as part of it. In the annual catalog, it's the frames and flowers. So again, having that pouch where you can pop those pieces out. Here you can see I've got, just the 4 by 6 cards, but if you were going to do a full pack, they also fit very nicely in here. If you want to do your Memories, not your Memories More, your ephemera packs and leave them on the sheets, then using the larger pouch works great for that. You could take them all out of here and then use the smaller one if you wanted, but if you want to leave them on the sheets, the bigger one works great for that. And then here you can see that I have one of the kits stored in mine. This is ones that are waiting to be assembled. Now, one thing you will notice is that I don't have any name across the top of them. Again, the kit right here, the instructions has the name of it. I felt it was a bit redundant to go ahead and add a label. One of the things that you'll learn is that A, I like my studio very tidy. B, I like things easy and uncomplicated. And I don't like spending time and or money on things that I don't need to, okay? And so taking the time to create a label for something that's labeled right here, taking the time, for example, to create labels from these when they're just the only 4 of them in the annual catalog, I didn't feel like I needed to put names on them for myself personally. Again, if you want to label them for personal reasons, I know some of you like knowing the catalog it was in, the number that it is, what month it was released, all of those things, then definitely you would want to add a label to them. But for me, for the way that I organize my studio, for the way that I work with products in my studio, I didn't feel the need to label them. What I did choose to do though was put them in so that when I put them in the box I'm going to show you here in a minute, the snap is to the back. I wanted the most visual punch coming from the front of these. I didn't want the snap, for example, interfering with the picture, okay? I did keep the instructions in it, anything that came with it. In this case, you can see we have the adhesives and things that are part of that. So this works really well. This bin here is the perfect size, okay? Normally in this case, I will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 kits that were waiting to be assembled. 9 boxes that were stacked up on my table. Now they're in this nice little piece here and they fit right on the shelf with my stamps. I'll post a picture of that down in the comments below, but this just fits perfectly on my shelf now. Took care of my desktop. Those boxes I can repurpose for classes and things like that. But this works really, really well. It's clear. I like clear or see-through. It is a real quick visual of what's in them. It also doesn't look, doesn't make your shelves look as crowded, I guess is what I'm trying to say. When it's clear, like this, kind of has a more tidy look to it, keeps things looking more open, if that makes sense. So this is what I have found, and these are absolutely amazing, real sturdy. I'm sure you'll be seeing me use them in other ways as well. I've got a couple of other ideas up my head. I think that these are just amazing and have lots of purposes. So I will go ahead and I will link both sizes of the envelopes and this little bin in the comments above the description of this video. Thanks, guys.